Yeah, before I start, I'd like to give kudos to the Arsenal team. We all are happy that yes, they lost. We don't want them to win. We don't want them to carry the Champions League. And it was like the whole world was against Arsenal. Yes, we understand. And you two Arsenal fans, you guys should understand too. You know, there is difference between being the top dog and being the underdog. One thing I noticed in that yesterday game was Arteta does not know, or Arsenal does not know how to play like an underdog. Yes. Now let me explain. When Chelsea faced um, Bayern Munich 2012, we were the underdogs. When Chelsea faced Man City 2021, we were the underdogs. When Chelsea faced PSG in the Club World Cup finals, we were the underdogs. Now, if you noticed the way we played and you compare it to the way Arsenal played that game yesterday, you will know that there's a very, very big difference. Yes, there's a very, very big difference. You cannot win a match where your possession is 25% and your opponent is having 75% of the ball. Yes, I know your game, your pattern, it has worked for you in the Premier League, but there's a difference between Europe and domestic cup. And there's a difference between when you are playing in a European final and when you are playing in the European group stages. Yes, your pattern might have worked for you during the European group stage, during the Champions League group stages and the league phase and the rest. It might have worked for you, but final is different from the beginning. You understand? So you brought the same approach, the same pattern that you have been using in the league, you've been using in the league phase of the Champions League. And all these have been studied by your opponents. All these have been studied. You still brought on the same pattern. You guys could not even play the ball. You guys could not even play the ball. All your players, you could not even exploit the Declan Rice capability. What only happened there was the individual brilliance of Kai Havertz. That's how you guys got that goal. Apart from that, you guys could not play anything. That's the difference between having a winning mentality and just wanting to play a game. You guys had the mentality, yes, you want to win, you want to, but you could not play the game. You are having the mentality and you cannot play the game. Then how do you want to win? PSG had the mentality and knew how to play the game. That is why they won that game yesterday. Yeah, forget the fact that the entire game, full 90 minutes was 1-1. But that does not change the fact that you could have killed that game if you had played. Putting the way you guys have been informed this season, but nevertheless, the best thing was the best team, and the best thing was PSG. The best thing was PSG. That's just that's just the whole truth. The best thing was PSG, and it would be unfair if best team did not win. The best team won, and I know you guys are grieving right now, but it's not the end of the world. Like you guys usually say, there's always a next season. Next season might not be the same as this season. You guys might think you might dominate next season, but who knows? Other teams that are flopping this season might become top dogs next season, and it might not be the same story. You guys will come with the mentality that you've been dominating since 3 seasons now.